The mermaid is back, and this time in a higher definition extended cut. This extended cut may just give us enough to debunk this prank. So this is definitely a much higher definition than we were getting before. See, already a few red flags raised. I definitely believe that this is a prank, not even someone in danger anymore, but definitely a prank. One, this is a lace front wig. They're fixing the lace front wig right now with their hands. Why did you find a mermaid? Did they wash the shore or they're in danger and the first thing you do is poke, prod it, and fix its hair? Make sure it looks beautiful for its glamour shot? No, I don't think so. That is the Brazilian Ombre Ginger Orange from the Jessie collection, I promise you. Number 2, in this higher definition video, we'll see that this video is actually being altered on many platforms and being represented as a real mermaid. But with this high definition, we can actually see fine detail. For one, the mermaid does not have 6 fingers as initially thought. We saw 6 fingers in the Facebook version of the video. The mermaid also does not have gills. As you can see, the neck is just wrinkled, especially when they turn. We'll see it later in the video. And the other video had a glow effect that made it look like it was glistening, making it look like it was gills. We'll go some further in. Now, in this video, in this higher definition video, you can actually see the waistline of the mermaid. If you see the waistline, you see that there's actually a gap between the fish that's snorting right now, and there are snorting fishes. I'll actually pull one up that looks very similar to this one. And you can see the separation from the human body and the fish itself and the fish's mouth. You can see that on the chest, the child has like a glitter makeup on and a wig, a lace front ombre wig. See how he's wiggling his fingers? It's a performance. At first, in the first video, all we caught was the twitching, right? We didn't catch the fine details of it. The little wiggle over here. No, that's not a distress wiggle. Right? You broke character there a little bit. You're not just going to be rubbing, poking, and prodding, barely touching it. Now the argument is the way that the fins are flailing and the arms are moving. Again, if I didn't catch the wiggle on the finger, I would have been like, that's kind of true. But this fish is just dying with this child in its mouth and out of water. So it's like kind of flapping while they're putting on this performance. I was going to show the beach, like, oh my gosh, the mermaid came from over here. Mind you, no one thought, oh my goodness, if this is a mermaid, they are in danger. Cool, let's grab a quick picture and a video. And the video shouldn't be us standing around it poking it, but maybe dragging it back into the water to save it. See the fly on the fish? I feel like they're feeling like the kid's leg, but making it seem like, oh, we're checking on the mermaid. Why would you be touching it like that? None of this makes sense. You'd be freaking out. This poor kid is just sitting here in the sand in the heat for this whole performance. His face is sweating. When we get a close-up of the face, we're actually going to see some makeup. You see the glistening on the neck, right? Do you see how like the makeup goes all the way down even into the wrinkles on the neck and the body? That is why when they add that glow effect in the other video, it actually does resemble shimmering or glimmering gills. The waistline, where again you can actually see the detachment of the fish and the human, is why in a lot of the pictures and thumbnails and the other videos, that centerpiece is blurred out to make it look more seamless, and the video itself tends to be a lower definition, so that you can actually see the breakaway on the stomach. But in this high definition video, we can clearly see the fish and the stomach breakaway. If this was a real mermaid, it would be flush with them, because essentially that fish part is also their body and their skin. It would flow into it, as opposed to being a detached, almost like someone put on a fin or put on a fish. Like, mermaids don't put on their fin. They're born with them. Like, to make some mermaids, anyone can just throw on a fin and jump into the water. I truly feel that we can fully debunk this video as a prank. Again, when the kid opened its eyes, at the end here, you can see that the kid thought maybe they were done recording, and he actually they opened their eye. You'll catch it quickly at the end. Eye open, whoop, up, close it again, because he saw the camera was still there. Saw how his eyes were closed the whole time because, you know, she was in so much pain. But at the end, you see them again break character, kind of how they did with the finger wiggle, and they open their eye like, oh, okay, are we done? Like a full healthy open eye, you see the white of the eye, sees the cameras are still on, closes the eye back down slowly to kind of keep in the scene, keep in the effect. Great actor. I'm relieved because it's good to know that there's no one in danger. There's not a kid in danger of being eaten by a fish. A little annoyed that it is a prank, but also it's kind of funny because so many people fell for it and so many people believed it. But I think that we can officially consider the South African mermaid debunked. I don't know if it is a publicity stunt. I don't even know if Daily Trends is who first posted it. They have this extended video that I found, but I think that we can officially debunk it. So let's just go through it real quick. We have 5 fingers instead of 6, meaning most of the other videos are altered. We have a lace front wig, ombre lace front, Jessie selection. We have the shimmering body makeup. You can actually see the eye makeup when they close up to the body. The shimmering neck makeup that with the glow effect of the other video gave the illusion of gills. We have the fact that the fish and the person aren't seamless. They're broken apart and you can see the fish eating, or well, the person inside of the fish. This HD high quality extended cut video really broke the illusion, and the fact that they were all touching and poking and prodding instead of helping or freaking out or panicking, but rubbing, and the whole thing was just weird. So I think I'm going to consider this fully debunked. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, if you think it's real or a prank, and let me know why you think that. I'll see you guys next time.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
Perfectly splendid.